In this video, we will set up a TFTP server on Ubuntu. Then we will use it to backup a Cisco router's running configuration. We will be using EvenG to simulate the lab environment. First, let's update the Ubuntu package repository by running apt update. Next, we will install the TFTP server and client with sudo apt install tftpd-hpa tftp-hpa. Once the installation is complete, we start the TFTP service using systemctl start tftpd-hpa.service. To make sure it starts automatically on system boot, we enable it with systemctl enable tftpd-hpa.service. We can check if the service is running properly with systemctl status tftpd-hpa.service. This confirms that the TFTP server is active and ready. The main configuration file for the TFTP server is located at etc default tftpd-hpa. We can view its contents with cat etc default tftpd-hpa. Here it runs as the TFTP user, uses srv tftp as a storage directory. It listens on port 69 and secure option keeps the file access restricted for safety. This file tells us how our TFTP server is working. To move files from a Cisco router to the TFTP server, we need to change these settings. Next, we check the TFTP folder using ls-ld srv tftp. This tells us the current owner, group and access rights of the folder. We need to change the owner and group to tftp. Next we'll type chown -r tftp/srv/tftp. This will change the folder's owner and group and give full access to the folder so files can be created and moved without any problem. Next type chmod -r 777/srv/tftp to give full access to the folder. Now we check again with ls-ld srv/tftp. Now from the output we can see the new owner, group and full access rights. Next, we need to change the TFTP option in the configuration file to allow the file creation. Now we will open the file with nano/etc/default/tftpd-hpa. Now we will update the line to tftp-options. In this line we will add --create. Now press Ctrl X to save, press Y to confirm and hit enter to exit. Now we restart the TFTP service with systemctl restart tftpd-hpa. Then we enable it with systemctl enable tftpd-hpa. Then we'll check the server status with systemctl status tftpd-hpa. Here we can see that the service is active and running. Next, check your Ubuntu VM IP with IPA. You need this IP to reach the TFTP server from the router. In my case, the IP is 192.168.1.90. Here is a quick overview of our lab setup. We have a Cisco router which is connected to an Ubuntu VM that runs our TFTP server. And now we will back up the router's running configuration to this TFTP server. Now we are inside the Cisco router's terminal. Here we can see the running configuration. Now we will back up this running configuration. On this router, go to the privilege mode. Here we will run copy running config tftp. When it asks for the TFTP server IP, we'll type 192.168.1.90. This is my IP address. This is our Ubuntu IP address. Then it asks for a file name. We can enter something like backup router.cfg. Then press enter. Here we can see the file moved without any error. The transfer worked fine. Go back to Ubuntu VM and check the TFTP folder by typing ls/srv/tftp. Here we can see the router backup file in the output. To view the contents of the file, type cat/srv/tftp, file name, in my case backup-router.cfg. Here we can see our router's running configuration, which is now saved without any trouble. That's it. We have now successfully backed up our router configuration to the TFTP server and everything worked fine. I hope this video helped you follow the full flow. If you found it helpful, give a like, comment, subscribe for more videos on EVNG, Ubuntu and Cisco. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.